Now even
damn, don't stop, I'm really itch, so I'm throwing on rocks. Bitch on the dance in the spot, throw those my Glock, but it's really my cock. This is you ready or not? Little bitch, is you trying to get daddy or not? Is you trying to get heady or not? Straight up on my dick like spaghetti or
now
not?
even
I like the way that you shake it. I keep on thinking about getting you naked. Girl, you look good, let me taste it. I have you coming and skirting and shaking. Got the right one, no mistaken. I'll beat on that pussy like it was a placement. I am not confident telling, let's go to chocolate, baby,
now
make
even
it.
He ain't lying when you walking. It ain't nobody, just you and me. I'm on timing, cut the talking. Open up, baby, get on your knees. Bend your back up, shoot that ass up. I'ma hit from the back till you scream. I'ma hit from the front till you cream. Don't try funny moves in my house, is a
now
G.
even
Damn, wham, bam, he's throwing. I told that bitch not to act stupid. Put the clip in the G, I'ma use it. My ex bitch is gritty, I'm litty. My new bitch is happy, she fucking a cool kid. And it's super cold in New York if it ain't in the Cleasy Canadian goose head. Damn,
Don't
he's
stop,
throwing.
I'm really itch, so I'm throwing on rocks. Bitch on the dance in the spot, throw those my Glock, but it's really my cock. This is you ready or not? Little bitch, is you trying to get daddy or not? Is you trying to get heady or not? Straight up on my dick like spaghetti or
now
not?
even
I like the way that you shake it. I keep on thinking about getting you naked. Girl, you look good, let me taste it. I have you coming and skirting and shaking. Got the right one, no mistaken. I'll beat on that pussy like it was a placement. I am not confident telling, let's go to chocolate, baby, make it.
Damn, don't stop. I like the way how you sucking my. How you a queen in the thought? At the same time, is that crazy or not? Bro, so I op and he stop through. Boy, is he Brady or not? She swimming, she blonde, she shady or not? She shaking her ass, this may be a bop. I like the way how you shake it. I keep on thinking about getting you naked. I'm trying to eat it and taste it. I'm about to drink you like you are naked. Girl, you look good, let me taste it. I hear you coming and squirting and shaking. I ain't not copping and telly, just come to my crib. My shit really
now
vacant.
even
You are watching a master at work.
Okay, Jenny, it's got plenty, Henny. Wanna get drunk, get the cups, get Benny. She want me to Zella, I told her to Zell me. Bitch, I'm the one with the it factor. Bitch, I'm the one that you get after. I'ma fuck you, I'ma switch after. I'ma still call on you like. Yeah, I need some of that pussy. He put it on me like a pronoun of rookie. That shit was splashy and gushy. You got me, you hooked me. She like you used to overlook me. Yup, I used to be on my bully. She like the bake, I want some of that cookie. Yup, Jimmy from the block. Why everywhere that I go, I'm here to use the dot. Why everywhere that I go, I'm here to use the hoe. How I come back to the block and you sitting on top of my bro? And I heard that you be doing, I heard you be stealing your clothes. Can I get it cleasy? Nigga, it's cold. But that pussy good though, I'm giving you that one for show ski. Like baby, I don't even care if you a hoe, it don't even matter to me, baby. You was spicy, I like you. Oh, you look like on that edge.
Jenny, little baby, what's up? Fuck having a heart to a heart. That's how a slut to a slut. If you gon' fuck, we gon' fuck, but don't try to cuff us, you stupid or what? You almost had me fooled. I came to my sisters, you ran out of luck. I wanna fly like I'm Jenny. Just give remind me of Henny. Except for the castle, bitch, I'm off the Henny. If it's about me, you got many. If it's like that, then I'm 50. Keep it a buck, you be keeping it 50. Must have forgot that I'm sissy. This off the hissy for sissy. I came outside lady, you supposed to be with me. Like to get higher than Whitney. Popping them perkins, I call them P-Kitties. Yeah, that pussy was fine. I ain't gonna lie, be screaming out lick me. Yeah, I don't let it trick me. I just be throwing that like Mike 50. You gotta work and kick me. She said, yes, I got plenty. And I got mothers just work, so I'm in me. Sound out throwing up big beats. She said she know what it missing. Okay, she be bumping that shitty.
Okay, Jenny, it's got plenty, Henny. Wanna get drunk, get the cups, get Benny. She want me to Zella, I told her to Zell me. Bitch, I'm the one with the it factor. Bitch, I'm the one that you get after. I'ma fuck you, I'ma switch after. I'ma still call on you like. Yeah, I need some of that pussy. You put it on me like a pro, not a rookie. That shit was splashy and gushy. You got me, you hooked me. She like you used to overlook me. Yup, I used to be on my bully. She like the bake, I want some of that cookie.
I know you playing games, I know that's how it works. The first girl that I love, first girl that I heard. I'm calling out for Jennifer, they calling out for her. I'm calling for you, Jennifer, would you prefer? I know you playing games, I know that's how it works.
What's going on, world? DS1 Ross, and we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everybody that's in the building. If you are here, you can hear me clearly. Please drop y'all ones in the chat. Please drop y'all ones in the chat. Please drop y'all ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Drop y'all ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Okay, let's see who can hear me. Let's see if you guys can hear me. Okay. Let me get a few more ones, y'all. Let me get a few more ones. Let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to everyone in the building. Shout out to y'all. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross, of course. I appreciate all the love and the support. Salute to everyone that's in the building. Salute. Got a quick show for y'all today. Y'all know I usually don't do weekend shows. I usually don't do shows on Sunday. But we have to speak about this today. I definitely wanted to come to y'all today, talk about this, because it's important. You know, a lot of times, we look at these certain situations and we make light of them. But y'all know over here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, we definitely get into it. We definitely go above, deeper than the surface level of things and what we just see. So we're going to talk about this today. But before we get into it, I'm going to shout you guys out. Before I get into the shout outs, I would like to thank everyone. I appreciate all the birthday love, all the birthday shout outs. I appreciate all the support. I appreciate y'all telling me all the get well wishes as well as the birthday wishes. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support, all the donations you guys gave. Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all. Salute to all of you visionaries for that. Much love to y'all. I appreciate y'all. I really do. I appreciate it. Y'all definitely made sure that I felt better. And y'all just came through and y'all supported me, man, and I really appreciated that. And I'm definitely back. We will be back this week. We already got some content lined up for you guys, but I appreciate the support, man. because y'all know I was down for a couple of days. Y'all know I don't just miss days without giving y'all no content, but that flu bug is definitely running around. So if anybody is hit with that, definitely I would say get y'all some thorough flu. Get some ibuprofen. Definitely stick to your citrus fruits, your lemons, oranges, get you some ginger in there. And don't be too heavy on the dairy. If you're going through this flu bug, stay away from the dairy. Don't get too heavy on the dairy. Drink a lot of water and just take it easy. You know, don't stress yourself too much. Don't exert your energy too much. Just be easy, man, and definitely stay prayed up and take the proper medical precautions that they tell you. But definitely take care of yourself, man. Health is definitely the second most important thing that we need to be worried about in our lives. A lot of times we be worried about a lot of other things, man, but when the health scare comes in, you know, everything begins to change. So begin to take your health serious, much more serious. Don't wait till flu season. Don't wait till all of these things start popping up. You got to be more proactive, man. Definitely. So shout out to everyone. I'm going to shout everyone out in the chat. Then we're going to get into today's show. Shout out to my brother, the underrated darkness, man. Good afternoon, my brother. Salute to you. Salute, salute. How you doing, Terry? How you been? It's been a minute. She says, that 100 mil sounds like a soul selling deal. He did the right thing. Have a great week, family. Shout out to you, Terry. I appreciate you. Shout out to my bro, Astral. Salute, Astral. What's going on, man? Shout out to my guy, Boot Camp in the building. Salute, salute, salute. Hey, Miss Camille. Good to see you, sweetheart. Good to see you. Shout out to you in the building. Glad you're here on this Sunday afternoon. What's up, Cynical One? How you doing? Hey, Jasmine. What's going on with you? Shout out to my comrade in the building. Salute to my brother, Mr. Sutton, in the building. Salute, salute, my brother. Jay Thomas, what's good, bro? How you been, man? It's been a minute. Salute to you. What's up, New York Nikki? How you doing? Shout out to New York Nikki in the building. Good to see you, Nikki. See who else up in the building. Paradigm T 101. What's going on, Paradigm T? What he would have had to do behind the scenes to get that. Good question. What up, Young Reyes? How you doing, man? Shout out to Young Reyes in the building. Boot Camp says one a day vitamins and men's multivitamins. Absolutely. And D3 and 3000. What's up, Afro Goddess? How you been? Good to see you. Shout out to you. Oh, it was awesome. It was awesome. It was a blessing. I was happy, just happy to see another year. And I had everything I wanted, anything that I wanted. It was readily available. So it was great. I just chilled out, did what I like to do. I appreciate that, Cynical One. Shout out to everyone, man. I appreciate everyone for tuning into today's show. Like I said, hit that like button, share the show, share it on your community tabs, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere that you share content, share today's show. Share today's show. Do what's free. That's the motto over here. Do what's free. Do what's free first, y'all. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Do what's free. Do what's free. Today's show. The Negro Hunger Games. The Negro Hunger Games. Snoop Dogg turns down $100 million from Onlyfans. Now, y'all know I did a show. It was a series. Y'all make sure y'all go to the playlist section, check the playlist section out, and click the playlist When Money Can't Save You. I did a whole series on when money can't save you. You know, a lot of us, because we come from poverty, we have this poverty mindset that makes us think that money is the end all, the be all, of everything. Acquiring money, having all of this money is the end all, the be all. But as we've been seeing these past couple of years, what's been going on with our celebrities, all of the people that we look up to with all of this money, the people that we think have the ability to change something because they have money, we've been finding out that that's actually not true. We've been finding out that the people with the money, that so-called part of our community, chooses to do other things with their money. You know? Y'all don't notice that? Y'all don't notice that when a lot of black people are broke, right? They want to help people. But when black people get money, they don't want to help people no more. They have a problem with helping people now. Now it's stipulations and rules and all of these things on them helping people. But when they was broke, they'll give you their last dime. Pay attention to it. Pay attention to this, because this is a mindset. This is a mentality. When you and your homies was broke, that's when y'all was friends. That's when you could trust them. That's when you could depend on them. See this? Pay attention. I'm going somewhere with this. Today's show was called the Nigga Hunger Games. See, because they play on the mentality of the poor. And they use celebrities for this. They use celebrities for this. But notice how when y'all didn't have nothing, the love was there. Soon as you get something, now everybody trying to take something from you. Now everybody wants something from you. Now everybody asking you for something. But when you didn't have nothing, you was willing to give everything. Yeah, pay attention to that. Pay attention to this. See, because y'all think that not having money, right, is a mindset. No, it's not. That's a circumstance. And just because your financial circumstance change doesn't mean your mindset does. This is why even after Snoop Dogg has been in the entertainment industry as long as he's been in the entertainment industry. Snoop has been an entertainer for 30 years, 30 plus years. They're still dangling the carrot. They're still treating him as if he has the poverty mindset. Even though he's what? Rich. And we're going to talk about this today because this is the problem that a lot of us black men have. Regardless of having the money, they can always play these hunger games with you and put you in these situations. Because a lot of us have not gotten rid of that poverty mindset. Where money is the end all be all. When money is the goal. See, for a lot of y'all, money is not even the goal. Success is. Money, y'all don't want no money. Y'all want success. And success is based off what everybody else perceives you to be. You see? Success is not a byproduct of money. And shout out to Auntie, because I heard him say this. This is some real shit that he said. It's true. I got to give the brother his credit because it's true what he said. Success is not the byproduct of money. Money is the byproduct of success. So a lot of y'all think that because you look like money, you successful. And y'all equate success with that. Y'all don't want no money. Y'all don't want no money. Y'all want success. Y'all want people to think you're somebody. You want to look like you have more than everybody you know. Not that you actually do. Not that you actually can help people, but you want to look like you can. You want to look like it. You want the perception that, oh, this person can do this. But see, if you listen to a lot of these celebrities, you hear them always saying that their people be asking them for things that they can't do for them. How they family think they got more money than they really have. You see? You see this? This goes back to what I just said. It's a perception. You see? And don't just think that this perception is in your family. It's in everyone's. What up, Club Fortune? Salute. Hey, Cece, how you doing? Thank you. I appreciate it. Salute to OG. What up, OG? Salute. Good to see you, man. You see? They want you to believe that these people are successful. because they have more monetary or material things than you. So this is success. But that's just what you perceive. That doesn't mean that they actually have what you think they have. You see? And this is what the industry plays on. This is what they play on. You see? This is what they play on. Club Fortune says, and a lot of those people who tote that perception normally get themselves in financial trouble. I've seen this scenario play out before. Absolutely. Who raised you? What's up? What's going on? Salute, my brother. Shout out to my man T Church on the check-in. You see? So when we talking about the Negro Hunger Games, this is what we've been playing out this whole time, black man. Think about the Hunger Games and what it's about and how they convince us to do certain things. So what do you think is going on in the industry with black men? Hunger Games. What are you willing to do to get to the next level? What are you willing to do to get to the bag? Okay, I got this bag for you right here. I need you to go through this obstacle course. Mental obstacle course, physical obstacle course, spiritual obstacle course. See this roller coaster they getting ready to put you on? You got to be prepared for it. This is how they've been playing with black men. You see? We're going to disenfranchise y'all, have y'all grow up in an environment that's crime infested, and then we're going to use the media and the entertainment industry to uplift the criminals in y'all community so it can influence young guys to start playing the game. You see this? Don't this sound like the Hunger Games? You done watched everybody else play the game, so why don't you play? You see? So they use the highlight of the pimp, the highlight of the drug dealer, the highlight of the killer, the highlight of the womanizer, the whoremonger, the pretty boy, the thug. They use these archetypes to get you to play the game. This is what they do. You see, we been saw Snoop Dogg in our neighborhood. We saw pimps in our neighborhood. So that gets you to what? Play the game and come in the game as a what? As a pimp. Come in the game as a what? A drug dealer. Why do you think they say the entertainment industry is a split in the image of the streets? It's the Hunger Games. There's doors you walk through, just like in the industry. You could walk through the drug dealer door. You could walk through the scammer door. You can walk through the thug door. You can walk through the killer door. You can walk through the pimp door. These are the same doors that's in the industry. Now, why would they offer Snoop $100 million from OnlyFans? Why would OnlyFans offer him $100 million? Why do y'all think OnlyFans will offer him $100 million? Y'all put it in the chat. I want to know. Why do y'all think he will be offered at his age? At his age, why would OnlyFans offer him any money? For what? For what? For what? OG says to keep your ass locked into some BS. That, absolutely. Yes, it's all calculated. Absolutely, Jasmine. Absolutely. Seems like they aren't in control of themselves or their money. Absolutely. If you're not in control of yourself, you're definitely not in control of your money. Absolutely. They're gonna have dumbasses pulling their junk out. Bingo. Tarnish the black man as a sexual deviant. Y'all giving some good answers. And y'all are spot on with them. See what they doing? Remember what I just said. They're gonna take you on this ride, this roller coaster, spiritually, physically, and mentally. What is Snoop's archetype? Snoop's character or his archetype in the industry is him being a pimp. Pimps are what? What are pimps considered? Sexual deviants. Sexual deviants. Mr. Sutton says because they want to use his image as a pimp to draw in more customers. Exactly. Exactly. Because pimps sell sex. You see. And even at this age, Snoop, we not done with you, buddy. See, because now it's time to destroy his image. This is why they're offering him this at this age. See, because Snoop will not be celebrated as an old pimp the way Hugh Hefner was. You see, this is going to destroy Snoop's image and his reputation. You know why? Because Snoop stopped acting like a pimp a long time ago. This will not help Snoop's brand. This will not help Snoop's brand. It wouldn't. This is the nigga Hunger Games. You see? So what they're trying to actually do is they're trying to hit Snoop with the okie doke. You see? And black men, you have to understand, right? And I spoke on this. I did a show about it. Whoremongering will destroy your life. Snoop is past representing himself as a pimp, trying to build his brand the way that he did. He built his brand the way that he did. And now he's trying to move past it. And they're trying to bring him back in the game. They're trying to bring him back in the game because he was offered money to get into the game. So we'll offer you $100 million for you to stay Snoop Dogg. We want you to stay the dog. The dog. Y'all listening? Y'all paying attention? Shout out to Cuzzo. Salute Cuzzo. He said, give Snoop his shot to end his career by doing or say something to get canceled. Facts. The dog. Snoop Dogg. The dog. The dog. Snoop was always known in the industry for being what? A womanizer, aka a what? A dog. Continue to be a dog. Now, of course, we could take it, to the occult side of things. We ain't gonna do that. Because we know what that is too. Right? But let's keep it on the surface. A dog. Snoop made the B word popular to my generation. Too Short made the B word popular for the Gen Xers. If you were Gen Xer, you was listening to Too Short. Call women out their name. Especially on the East Coast, we learned that from listening to West Coast hip hop, calling women bees. That came from Snoop Dogg. For my generation. So his name is Snoop Dogg. He's famous for being what? A pimp. Calling women the B word, which is a female dog. Right? So after all these years of building his brand off of doing this stuff, they still want him to be a dog. He could never be a man. You see this? He can never be a man. He got to always be a dog. He could never be a man to represent dog spelled the other way around. Dog spelled the other way around is what? See, they don't want black men representing God. See that? So this is why they want you to continue to participate in the nigga hunger game. And this is what they want from all of us men, from the bottom to the top. See, it ain't got nothing to do with your money, nigga. This is a spiritual war. See, they know they're going to make the bulk of the money no matter how much they give you because they tapped into the spirit realm. They got you representing yourself as a dog. You've been representing yourself as a dog for the past 40 years. We done made billions of dollars off of this one black man calling himself a dog. A dog. And not only does he call himself a dog, he calls black women dogs. He treats women like dogs because he's a pimp. You see this? So this is how they end up always getting the bulk of the money, because they tapped into the spirit. You see? This is why they could give Jay-Z $100 million, $200 million. This is why they could offer Snoop $100 million, because they're going to make what on the back end? They're going to get what? Remember, rappers only get 10% of their money. Did y'all know that? Rappers only get 10%, if that. We're talking about of everything that they make surrounding them. So if OnlyFans is offering Snoop $100 million to disgrace himself at damn near 60 years old with daughters and a wife, right? Imagine what they're going to make. Imagine what they're going to make. Imagine what they're going to make. Shout out to my brother Ebo. What up, Ebo? Salute, my brother. Salute. Hey, Raining Woman, how you doing? Greetings to you. Good to see you. What up, Torian? Nah, I didn't hear that, Torian. I didn't hear that. You see, a dog. So let's get to the article. Let's get to the article, because it's a lot of what I said is getting ready to make a lot more sense. It's going to make a lot more sense. Let's get to the article. AAA Jobs, salute, salute. He says, I always say, if they're offering you that amount of money, what are they really buying? Good question. Good question. They're buying they're buying your essence. That's what they're buying. So let me share my screen. Let's get to this article. Y'all and just y'all gonna see exactly what I mean by this is a spiritual war, y'all. Spiritual war. This ain't got nothing to do with money. Nothing to do with money. Look at this. How ironic. Look what it says in the title. You see this? Symbolism. Spiritual warfare. What I told y'all. Snoop Dogg claims OnlyFans said he could make $100 million for showing his what? For showing his what? Y'all see the symbolism? To see a black man's what? His kibbles and bits. His kibbles and bits. You see that? Look how they look at black men. Look how they fetishize and sexualize black men. Look how we allow this to happen in the name of being a celebrity, in the name of being famous. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Oh yeah, it's real. It's real. Shout out to Ebo, man. I appreciate the super chat. He says, call it out, DS1. Snoop copied and pasted Too Short name and catchphrase. Too Short used to call himself Short Dog in the house. Absolutely. Absolutely. Shout out to my brother Ebo. Look what it says. Snoop Dogg claims OnlyFans said he could make $100 million for showing his kibbles and bits. Y'all see this? Snoop is damn near a 60-year-old man. What pervert, right? What pervert want to see Snoop naked? This man is damn near 60. Do y'all understand what's going on here? Do y'all understand what's going on? Pay attention. Pay attention. Snoop Dogg's list of endorsements and product extensions stretch from his recent Goon with the Spoon cookbook to deals hawking Beyond Meat, Skechers, Corona, SodaStream, and his Snoop Doggy Dogg's line of pet products. See this? They starting off the article in Billboard.com. They're starting off the article letting you know just how much Snoop Dogg is a product. That Snoop Dogg himself is a product. We got to understand the difference. Snoop is not a human. Snoop Dogg is not a person. He's a character. He's a personality. Understand this. I really need black people to start understanding this so we can stop worshiping this shit and stop aspiring to be this shit. I need y'all to understand what this stuff is. He's a product. Okay? This is why in the beginning of the article, they just broke down what Snoop Dogg, the product, is placed at, where he's placed. That's what an endorsement deal is. That's them using you, your likeness, your image, right, to promote them. So they're selling you to sell their product or to sell their service. Understand that this is what rappers are. This is what celebrities are. This is the purpose for celebrities. Celebrities are here. They're nothing but billboards. That's what celebrities are. This is why they get free clothes. This is why they can eat anywhere for free. It's so you can go there and spend your money. It is so you can grow up as a little boy and want to be Snoop Dogg. It is so you can grow up one day and want to be Jay-Z. But you got to understand what comes with being Jay-Z, what comes with being Snoop Dogg. All you are is a face for some shit. That's what you become. You become a face for an agenda you have no control over. And the only way you can get out of this is if you stop playing the Hunger game. You got to stop playing the game. What up, Brother Love? He says there's going to be more rappers doing this. Of course. Of course. What's up, Shatira? How you doing? Who was trying to see Snoop Dogg's business? There's a market for that? Oh, yeah, we're going to get back to the article. We're going to get back to the article, Shatera. But in an early appearance earlier this week on the debut episode of comedian / actor Slink Johnson's Wake and Bake with Double S Express, the dog father pulled up to smoke, including show off a giant joint shaped like the smoke weed every day MCs had, chat, and laugh it up with the host and co-star of the 2023 White Men Can't Jump reboot. During their convo, Snoop revealed that Onlyfans reached out to him saying that he could probably pull down a cool $100 million to show off his private parts. Now, why are we shocked at this when Snoop been a whoremonger for 20 years? Snoop been promoting whoremongering for 20 years. Why wouldn't the world want to see his penis? Think about this. You've been a pimp all these years, a world-renowned pimp. Snoop Dogg, you was running around with Don Juan and everything. You a pimp. You a whoremonger. You think these women don't want to see what he working with? You think these high execs don't want to be? Yeah, they want to see it, Snoop. They want the world to see it. Why not? You done told the world we don't love these hoes. You done told the world this. You've been a whoremonger all this time. Why don't you seal the deal? Why don't you seal a deal? Why don't you seal a deal? You don't love these hoes, right? Show the world you don't. Show the world you don't. Let's get you on camera, Snoop. Let's get you on camera smashing something. I know your wife won't have a problem with it. We'll give you $100 million. Your wife already let you be a pimp. Your wife already let you be a gang member. And she stayed with you. She stayed with you through your cripping. She stayed with you through pimping. Why wouldn't she stay? Why wouldn't she stay with you? All we want is a couple of scenes, Snoop. We just want a couple of scenes. We just want to see how you're packing and how you're acting. That's all, Snoop. We'll give you $100 million. You can pay your wife to act like she don't see it. You paid her all these goddamn years to turn a blind eye. She turned a blind eye to all your wicked ways while you came up in the industry, Snoop. We give you $100 million, man. We give you $100 million. We give you $100 million. I know you're getting old. I know your wife just want. I know. Just leave your. I know. We'll leave you alone in a minute, Snoop. We'll leave you alone soon. We'll leave you alone. But we give you $100 million, Snoop. Snoop, we talking about $100 million at one time, Snoop. We not talking about $100 million over a couple of years, Snoop. We talking about we gonna cut you $100 million check. See what happens? You see what happens when you play the nigga hunger game? You see this? Let's get back to the article. Y'all think this stuff is, y'all think when I be getting up here saying this stuff, y'all think I just be up here, oh, he just, oh, no, this is real. This spiritual warfare is real. It's not a game. It's for real. It's for real. And while Snoop is always down to sign a lucrative deal, look, didn't I just say this? I just said Snoop been down. And while Snoop is always down to sign a lucrative deal, he said his wife of 27 years and manager, Shantae Brodus, would never be okay with him pulling his thing out. Now, his wife, who he made his manager, said, he said that his wife won't be okay with that. So she won't okay you showing your penis to the world, but she was okay with you being a pimp. You see this? So don't show your penis, but you could go be a pimp. You can go and pretend you a pimp. You could go hang around pimps. You could go and hang around real hoes. But you better not do nothing. Listen to this now. You could be the world-renowned gang member. Snoop is world-renowned Crippin'. Snoop made the whole world want to be a Crip. Wasn't Nipsey Hussle, it was Snoop. Nipsey grew up listening and looking up to Snoop. Snoop made Crippin' world. He took being a Crip worldwide. Snoop did this. His wife was with him. His wife was with him. So she's been his manager and his wife. So you could be a gang member, could be a thug, a gangster, do all that. You be a pimp, do all that. Right? But you better not pull your meat out. So now, after making all this money immorally, signing all these immoral deals that were lucrative, we can't sign this one. We can't sign this one, huh? Shout out to my guy GQ. Salute, my brother. We can't sign this one. And now we understand who's been signing these deals for him. It's his wife. It's his wife. Okay. Let's continue. They got at me when one of them little girls made like 20 million on there. You see that? Look what Snoop just said. Onlyfans reached out to him when one of the content creators made 20 million. Snoop said of a reach out from the online subscription content service frequently used by sex workers and B and C list stars looking to cash in on a NSFW content. They were like, OnlyFans wants you to come on there, Snoop. You could do about 100 million. All you got to do is pull that thing out. And as much as he enjoys product extensions, Snoop, 52, which I believe he's older than that, said it would never happen. I'm like, I got a black wife, nigga. Ain't no way in the world she gonna allow me to go on there and pull that thing out for no amount of money. He said of the expected thumbs down from his high school sweetheart and mother of 3 of his children. At press time, a spokesperson for Onlyfans had not returned Billboard's request for comment on the alleged offer. The legendarily lean, mean, and lanky rapper also bragged that he's been hitting the gym recently and he's been building muscles for the first time in his life. And not for nothing, he said Shantae is definitely into that. Snoop might get to show off his newly jacked physique this summer with his gig as correspondent for NBC's coverage of the Paris Olympics. I grew up watching the Olympics, and I'm thrilled to see the incredible athletes bring their A game to Paris. It's a celebration of skill, dedication, and the pursuit of greatness. Snoop said in a statement earlier this month, we're going to have some amazing competitions, and of course, I will be bringing that Snoop style to the mix. It's going to be the most epic Olympics ever. So stay tuned and keep it locked. Let's elevate, celebrate, and make these games unforgettable. Smoke the competition and may the best shine like gold. Peace and Olympic love. You dig? So that's the article. That's the article. So what should we learn here? And I just spoke on this the other day. I just spoke on this on the last show. A man does not live off bread alone, but he lives off of every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. Fellas, y'all hear me speak on this stuff all the time because we have to bring back what it is to be a man. The lines have been blurred on what it is to be a man. And it is because we're playing these Hunger Games. And you got to understand that these men who choose to participate in this are not men. These are males. You see? This is why you're starting to hear all of the regret stories. You're starting to hear and see all of these books surfacing about what's going on. It is because these men gave up their manhood. And it's not always you letting somebody do something to you sexually, directly. It doesn't have to be a Terry Crews situation. It doesn't have to always be that way. So understand what it is to be masculine. It's an energy. It's you being able to oppose some shit and stand on it. Not compromising for anything. You see? There shouldn't be a price on your manhood. There shouldn't be a price on integrity. Well, I'm a do what's right as long as this is the price. You see? See, because notice Snoop said he wouldn't have did it. Snoop said he knew his wife wouldn't agree with it. See, y'all gotta pay attention. Y'all gotta pay attention. Snoop never said, yo, I'm not doing that. He said what his wife wouldn't allow him to do. And this is the problem that we have with men today. We got too many men that want to play these games. And then after you're done playing the game and you done got used up, then you want to cry about somebody misleading you and, oh, you didn't know. And no, you didn't use no discernment either. Because you saw what you wanted to see instead of seeing what you needed to. So Snoop didn't turn down 100 million. He spoke for his manager. He didn't even speak for himself. Snoop didn't say, I don't want to do it because I don't want to do it. He said no because of what his wife might say. You see? It's too many men today. It's too many of us as men who want to play these games and then wonder why we're not respected in a certain light. Hey, Tanisha, how you doing? Then we got to wonder why we're not respected in a certain way. And a lot of men are saying, F respect, F all of that, just give me this. But we forgetting, man. Shout out to my brother Joel Benjamin. Salute, my brother. We forgetting, man, that you ain't taking none of this shit with you. You know what you taking to the grave with you as a man? You taking your integrity with you, your morals, your principles. That's what you die with. You don't die with the bag. So why would you sacrifice something that matters to you while you're here and while you're dead? Why would you compromise that for something that won't even matter 10 minutes after they say you dead? 5 seconds after your heart stopped and you stop breathing forever and being here on this earth plane, do you know all that shit is now irrelevant? Do you understand this? Do you know that shit is now irrelevant? That's irrelevant now. That is now null and void. So when we talking about a legacy as a man, who were you? Oh, you was just some nigga who did anything for the bag. See, you know that could be a part of your legacy too. Do y'all think Diddy's gonna have a good legacy when he dies? You think he's gonna have a good legacy? Do you think do you think there are gonna be more people saying good things about Diddy or bad? Think about this. I want y'all to think about this. The Negro Hunger Games, man. I'm gonna leave y'all with this scripture, and then we're gonna wrap up today's show. What up, Primo? Salute. And I'm gonna leave y'all with this because as men, if you need basic instructions before leaving Earth, it's who you need to go. If you need insight on what it is to be a man, what manhood is, how men are the mentality of a man, it's in the Bible. Basic instructions before leaving earth. It's there. You don't have to go listen to Grant Cardone. Okay? To learn how to be a man. Stop listening to these internet gurus. Go to God, nigga. He told you what it is to be a man. He told you how to look. He told you how to think. It's in there. That's where you go. And any man that doesn't go there to seek refuge and to have reference, you shouldn't even be listening to him. Because he telling you some shit he heard from another wicked man or some shit he made up out his head. This is why it's set, the hierarchy is set up that way. So when we don't have nobody to go to, fellas, the first person we supposed to go to is God. Because he's above us. You see that? So yeah, y'all brothers could come and listen to the content and get motivation and get inspiration. But the source is the Bible. That's the book. That's the source. That's where the instructions are. That's where I get mine from. Don't let these new age niggas come and start telling you some BS. Okay? This ain't to turn you into nothing. Okay? If you need some instructions, you need a manual, that's it. That's it. And the reason why us men need to be reading the Bible more anyway, because of a lot of the conversations that we have as men, where we talking about leadership and how men did this and men did that, it's in the book. You want to know about whoremongering men? You want to know about polygamy? You want to know about all this shit that we sit here and talk? It's in the book. Who had more women than Solomon? Who had more wives and concubines than Solomon? Huh? Tell me. Tell me. Put it in the chat. Y'all want to go to dating coaches, listen to dating coaches. You want to learn how to get more women. Solomon had 700 wives? You need a dating coach? You need a dating coach? How did Solomon have all of these women? Solomon was a rich man. Gold, riches. Riches. He had what we call today the bag. He had the bag. Sounds familiar? This don't sound familiar? Today it's Maybachs, Cullinans, you know. He had gold, palaces and shit like that. He had the bag. But y'all still promote this way of life as if this was the way to go. But the book teaches men that that's not the way to go. Because even those men were destroyed at that. Even those men. Even those men. OG says Genghis Khan didn't do too bad. How many wives he had? And what was his downfall? $700 wives. 700 wives. Health could sleep with one a day and still not lay with all his ladies. Come on now. Come on now. But he had as much women as what his money could pay for. It was his riches. But he didn't understand his power. You see? So everybody, all the men, you like to hear these men brag, but you don't hear them talk about the downfall. Being a dog. The downfall of being the dog. The downfall of being the dog. You see that? The downfall of it all. Absolutely. Whoremongering. See, nobody talks about that. It's in the book. See, it's there. Y'all glorifying some shit that is wrong and will destroy us as men, and it has. Look at all the pimps. Look at all the pimps we looked up to. Look at all of them. They all dying. They all telling you, don't be a pimp. That's wrong. They telling you what that is. They telling you. That is the character that they played in the Hunger Game. You see? Proverbs 19:1. Better is the poor. Listen to this. And I know a lot of you niggas not gonna like this, because a lot of y'all are part of the Negro Hunger Game. You want to play this game with the devil. Because you know that's who created the Hunger Games. That's who created the Saw game. That's the devil. Proverbs 19:1 says, better is the poor walketh in his integrity. Listen to this, fellas. It's better for you to be poor and walk in integrity than he that is perverse in his lips and is a fool. See that? It's better for you to hold your integrity. See, this is a manhood lesson. This is man shit. You want to know where the man shit at in the Bible? Listen to it. It's better for you to be poor and have integrity than to be a cocky, perverted fool. To be somebody to talk all slick and to act like you this and that, and you a goddamn fool. You don't even know you destroying yourself. You don't even know you've lost your integrity as a man. You see this? You can't put a price on integrity. This is why it says it's better the poor that walk in his integrity. Nobody should pay you to have integrity as a man. Your job title shouldn't grant you integrity. shouldn't make you act a certain way. Because integrity is what? A spiritual value. It's something you can't pay for. Internal values are things you can't put a price on. You can't put a price on God. That's why you can't put a price on your integrity. That's why you can't put a price on principles. That's why you can't put a price on morals, things that men lack today. That's why you can't put a price on manhood. Man is under God. You can't put a price tag on being a man. That means standing on what you say. You can't put a price tag on spiritual value. You can't put a price tag on your health. Because when that goddamn, when that machine go beep, how much millions of dollars could you pay for the machine to pick up some of your goddamn brain activity again? Huh? When that shit go beep, can you pay to start it back up? Can your job and your 6 figures pay for it to come back on? No. Can you put a price tag on your family? Some of you niggas do. That's why your health bad. See, God got a way of reminding you and bringing you back to what's real. That's what happened to Solomon. That's why Solomon was left alone with all the things he had, and he just destroyed himself. He had to start over. And guess how he had to start over? He had to go within. It's in the book. When men fall victim to their own selves. It's in there. It's in the book. It's in the book. What did Samson fall victim to? Lust. You see that? And he had to go within because he forgot who he was. According to God, not to the world. You see that? So it's better that we walk in integrity than anything else. There's no price tag on integrity. Integrity is worth more than 100 million. Self-respect is worth more than 100 million. Morals and principles is worth more than 100 million. But watch this. Let me show y'all just how much money means more to a lot of men today. Watch this. I'm gonna show y'all this. Y'all know how we end the show on a bang. Y'all know we got to end the show with a bang. Y'all know that. Y'all give me 1 second. Let me pull this video up. Y'all know how we do over here. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. I appreciate y'all for pulling up on this Sunday. Shout out to my man MR, man. Salute. Yes, we back at it, bro. We back at it, man. I definitely had to come to y'all with this topic today. That's why they offered the 100 million. Right. Because they want to offer something that some guys just can't turn down. And as I read it in the article, Triple A Job, Snoop didn't turn it down. Snoop didn't turn it down. He didn't turn it down. All the women will try to pull you away from the Most High, as well as to honor them over him. Now imagine 700 plus concubines he was destined to fall. He was destined to fail. Absolutely. But God allowed him to. So he can see the error of his ways. You see that? Watch this. Share my screen. Watch this, y'all. Let me show y'all the nigga Hunger Games. I'm going to show y'all why a lot of these men play this game and how common it is. How common it is. Shout out to my brother Papa Flocko on the check-in. Salute, my brother. Salute, salute. Yup, 100 million versus integrity. And Ma, this is external value versus internal value. That's what this is, my brother MR. External value versus internal value. What makes you an actual man? You see this? The nigga Hunger Game. The play on your poverty mindset. Watch this, y'all. I'll show y'all how real it is now. Watch this.
Dogg reveals he turned out 100 million OnlyFans deal. All he had to do was pull that thing out. I'm like, I got a black wife. Ain't no way in the world she gonna allow me to go on there and pull that thing out for no amount of money.
But listen, but listen.
Hey, how much they want to see? How many inches they want to see?
Are you gonna address that with your partner if you was married?
Hey, I'm gonna say, baby, here's the thing. I'm married. I'm gonna say, here's 25 million, and let that baby arm hit the table. Snoop Dogg reveals he turned out 100 million OnlyFans deal. All he had to do was pull that thing out. I'm like, I got a black wife. Ain't no way in the world she gonna allow me to go on there and pull that thing out for no amount of money.
But listen.
Hey, how much they want to see? How many inches they want to see?
Are you gonna address that with your partner if you was married?
Hey, I'm gonna say, baby, here's the thing. I'm married. I'm gonna say, here's 25 million, and let that baby arm hit the table.
Mind you, these are 40, 50 plus year old men. Shannon Sharp's not 20. Now we could see them joking about this if they're in their 20s. Maybe their 30s. These are the same type of men who then try to get online and mention shit about women and the shit women do. Know how old Shannon Sharp is? Ocho Cinco. You know how old these dudes are? Come on now. Come on now. Because see, really what this goes back to, it goes back to the lack of self-worth. It goes back to us having lack of self-worth due to us sexualizing ourselves. Now, of course, we could take it back to being a buck. Look what Shannon said. Yeah, I'm going to go put that baby arm on the table. This is buck breaking. This is you being a buck. Showing the world that you a black breeder. You see this? Now we'll just pay you to be a slave. Now we'll pay you to reenact slavery. You just make it look cute now. That's what this is, man. This is sick. And black men, we need to wake up to this stuff. Need to wake up to this stuff, man. You could talk about Sexy Red and all the shit that she do. But we got black men still ready to show their dicks for money. We still got black men ready to walk into somebody's office and pull their pants down to feed their family. But we talking about Sexy Red, talking about her coochie and her booty hole, but you ready to go and show your dick and your balls. No, what they called it, y'all? Your kibbles and bits. Black men ready to go show their kibbles and bits. But you want to talk about Sexy Red and Suki and all of them. Huh? What you talking about? What you talking about? Yeah, they paying Sexy Red to do all that, but OnlyFans will come and pay you too. You heard what Shannon said, and he'll do it. That's why his name is Shay Shay. I don't put nothing past a man who will name himself Shay Shay. We know he like to walk around naked. He call himself Shay Shay. He old extra fancy nigga. I'm Shay Shay. You know he ready to get naked. How many inches you want to see? Look at this. The nigga Hunger Games. And this is a man who claims he has integrity. These men say they claim, Ocho Cinco, Shannon Sharp claim to be men of integrity. But for some money, you'll pull your dick out in front of everybody. You don't care who watching. You don't know who is going to have a subscription, but you just going to pull it out anyway. You don't care because you don't have no integrity. Because who said women was just going to be watching, nigga? Who said women was going to be watching it? Who said it was a woman who even sent that proposal to Snoop? Most likely it was a man. How many inches? How many inches? Listen to Shay Shay. How many inches you want to see? No integrity. No integrity. How you figure it's a woman that want to see it, Shay Shay? You don't care because you're going to hit your wife with $25 million so she could shut up and never look at you different. No integrity. You see this? And we need to learn from this, fellas. We need to learn from this type of shit and stay away from it. And remember Proverbs 19:1. It's better for you to be poor and have your integrity than for you to be talking out the side of your mouth sounding like a goddamn fool because you got some money. See, that's what we just saw. We just saw the second half of this verse. We just saw that in video form. The second half of the verse says, The verse is, better is the poor that walketh in his integrity than he that is perverse in his lips and is a fool. See, that's what we just saw with Chad Ochocinco and Shannon Sharp. Fools. Perverse in their lips and is a whole fool. How many inches they want to see? I'll give my wife 25 million and ask him and drop that baby leg on the table. What if it was a bunch of mooks in there? You'd still did it, huh, Shay Shay? That's why you nicknamed yourself Shay Shay. I believe, we ain't gonna go into all that. I don't know no man named Shay Shay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know about Shay Shay. I don't know about Shay twice. Well, last time where I'm from, we don't do that. We don't do that. Maybe Tata or Ray Ray. I don't know about no Shay Shay. Only Shay Shays I know is little thoughts that walk down the street, with their slippers. Shh, shh, shh. Those are only Shay Shays I know. I don't know no male Shay Shays. I don't know about that, homie. I don't know about that. I don't know what hood you grew up in, but in my neighborhood, ain't no Shay. All the Shay Shays are women. And y'all can sound off in the chat, tell me if I'm overreacting. But the only Shay Shays I grew up around was women. I don't know no male Shay Shay. I know a Shay, that's a dude. But we don't call him Shay Shay. we know that double name is only for a few guys in the hood. Man, Tata, Ray, not no Shay Shay. See, I already knew your integrity was compromised when you named yourself Shay Shay. I started questioning your masculinity right then and there. Shay Shay, who's that? That ain't masculine. Shay Shay. Right, we call him Tay, not Tay Tay. Right. Come on now. That's for girls. That's girls. That's female stuff. But just pay attention to how y'all celebrities are a part of this nigga hunger game that we got going on. Pay attention, fellas. Pay attention. Pay attention, man. Absolutely, Amar. The word always stands tall. Absolutely. And reveals all. It stands tall and it reveals all. And if a lot of us brothers, just start opening the book up again, man, we'll begin to understand that everything that we be dealing with is in there. Verbatim. Direct situations that men are dealing with is in there. All the problems that we talk about here online with women, with the system, all the things that plague men, it's in the Bible. They talk about whores. They talk about backstabbing, the back door by other guys, liars, blasphemers, all of this stuff. Fake family, evil mothers, evil fathers, evil children is there. Narcissism. You even got transgenders in the Bible. Did y'all know that? Yeah. The same way Yeah, the same way we got to fight against homosexuality now, it's in the Bible. Yeah, same way. They weren't called transgenders. They were called eunuchs. It's in the book. Men cutting their genitalia off to get further in society. These were eunuchs. It's in the Bible. All of it's there. Everything. Everything, fellas. It's there. That's why I said these conversations be disingenuous. It's there. Fighting lust. It's there. Just like God's men deal with what they have to deal with today, it's the same thing they dealt with. Same thing. Come on, bro. Come on now. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Shout out to Boogeyman. Anything that requires you to give up your character, masculinity, and integrity ain't worth it. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm going to keep that up there because you brothers need to pay attention to that. Because what? A man can't live off bread alone. You see? So you can't offer me a position for me to compromise who I am. You can't offer me a better position. You can't offer me more money for me to not be me. This is what it is to be masculine. Understand this. Masculine men don't always seek to compromise with everything. Okay? I don't compromise with my character. I don't compromise with my integrity and there is no compromising. There's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to think about. There's nothing to reconsider. Okay? So if that means that there's certain business I cannot be a part of, I will not be a part of. Because I will not compromise who I am as a man. I will not compromise who God made me to be. For what? I've done it enough. I compromised when I was on that block, when I was out of town. Yeah. Yeah, when we were selling drugs, fellas, we compromised. When we was pimping, we compromised. Yeah, we did. When you gonna stand up and say, nah, I ain't doing it. Oh, because you afraid not to be seen as a man to the world, to a bunch of confused motherfuckers? Excuse my language. But to be accepted by a bunch of confused people? Huh? So you want to look like you made it. You want to look like you doing something. To impress who? A bunch of people who don't know where they going? Y'all men be out here killing me trying to impress niggas who don't even, y'all trying to impress niggas who still piss on a toilet seat. Yeah, I'm getting to it. In terms of what? In terms of what? And this is why you'll have a Shannon Sharp and a Chad Ochocinco humiliate themselves for $100 million. Your ass is still for sale. After all that money, after all them years in the NFL, your ass is still for sale, black man. After all these years in the entertainment business, after making these people trillions of dollars, you still want to sell? I mean, shit, if a lot of y'all done sold your soul. You see that? Come on now. My brother once said that we are dressed up garbage cans. Absolutely, my brother. Absolutely. You got to remember who we are, black men. That's why they say you can't live off bread alone, but every word that proceeds out of the mouth of God. So you don't just live off of bread alone. You know what sustains you? Staying in alignment with God. Having integrity, having a moral compass, standing on principles. That's what also sustains you. You see that? Shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for pulling up to today's show, man. Salute to everyone in the building. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone, man. Salute to all the visionaries. Shout out to everyone for pulling up. I appreciate everyone for pulling up to today's show. We'll be live tomorrow, right back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV, 2:45 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on Sheep Stay Sleep. By the way, shout out to everyone for coming through. If you enjoyed today's show, do what's free. Do what's free. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Don't forget, get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think of today's show. If you would like to financially support today's show, the PayPal and the Venmo is going across the screen. Shout out to everyone, man. Shout out to everyone. I appreciate all the love and the support. I appreciate all of the financial support. I appreciate all of you guys being here. Appreciate y'all pulling up this Sunday afternoon. Y'all know I don't usually do shows on Sunday, but I had to bring this to y'all, man. I didn't want to talk about it during the week. So shout out to y'all for coming through, supporting today's show. Like I said, get down in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think of today's show. I'm going to catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.